All this week on Dateline Schools, we're talking with the St. Clair County RESA Superintendent, Kevin Miller, as we're taking a reflection look back on 2017 and look ahead to 2018. And Kevin, the legislature always seems to kind of get their hands in the mix a little bit. And last year they had the governor sign a new law implementing this third grade reading law. Tell us a little bit about that and what kind of an impact is that having on what we're doing even right now here at RESA?
Well, I think if you look at government, they wouldn't be involved if we were doing it well. They wouldn't have had a need for a reading law. But frankly, if you look at data, Terry, you look at any number of data points, Michigan lies between 41st and 49th, depending on where you look. None of those are good positions to be in. And one third grade reading data point, we are 49th and only ahead of West Virginia. That's not where we want to be. So I think as superintendents and as educational leaders, we need to take a hold of this. We need to take responsibility for it. We need to do something about it. So the third grade reading law is pretty simple. The student needs to be proficient to advance on to fourth grade. And frankly, statewide, under 50% of our students right now, as we speak today. So we have a couple of years to make a huge impact to where students aren't going to be retained and stay in third grade. And we know that data says that if they're not proficient in reading by third grade, they will struggle throughout their entire education career. So frankly, I don't like things to be legislated on me, but I do understand why our state has gone this direction.
And it could be something that has a pretty big impact.
It is, and we know that a good reader, it pervades every other area of schooling too, whether you're reading in social studies or reading information in science. We know that reading is so inherently important, but I think we need to pour resources more into early literacy too. It needs to happen at age 2 and 3 and 4. So we're working hard as a RESA to get into homes to impact areas that homes that don't have books. You know, there are lots of programs that we're working with, and also statewide now we're participating as a region in Reading Now Network and looking forward to what we can do to help our local schools.
A lot to be looking forward to as we get into 2018 starting next week. What is Kevin Miller's resolution for 2018?
I'm not a huge resolution guy, but I do have a philosophy in life which has guided me throughout my career, and that is for all those who are around me, I try to glean what I can from each person that I come in contact with to make myself a better person. So that's really what I try to do, and I think I am if you want to use the math term, a subset of who's been around me my entire life. And I've tried to, as I've been around educational leaders, absorb the good things that they do and learn from them and incorporate that into who I am. So I hope to do more of that and become a better leader here at RESA in 2018.
Well, Happy New Year to you, Mr. Miller.
Same to you, Terry.
For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington. Dateline Schools is a production of St. Clair County RESA.